That is good banter.
All right, Timmy. Let's go, mate.
1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen. What am I doing? I'm starting a gig.
You do, yeah.
Hello,
welcome to the stage.
Bantidos. Welcome to episode 112.
Oh, 112. Yep, I got
Schmel.
it. Thanks to Barney.
Delve. Geez, not much rhymes with 12. Oh. What was that?
I don't know if that'll even come up.
That was
tuna melt, mate.
it was a rough
rough
old
start.
fart. That's
It's
a
a
rough
rough
old
start.
fart. And
Jesus.
does it stink?
I'm doing what you said last time. I'm just staying here for a bit.
Yeah. Facing your ass away from me, tick. You are staying
Staying.
still, tick. So not getting any air circulation. Not bad. I can't smell it.
I might
as
get
yet,
away with
so
that.
Might get away with that. She was
Get away.
an average fart. I don't know what made you think that was going to be a good one because it just didn't seem like there was much behind it.
No, apart from shit.
It was shit.
Yeah.
It was shit. So
No, so
112.
112, mate. And once again, we're for all to all the Bantidos out there. We're pre-recording
Pre-recorded.
again because I think at this stage I may not be back from far north Queensland because I think when we're recording, I haven't booked my flight back. And
No.
I thought if this far north Queensland tour goes all right, I might just treat myself to a few days up in Port Douglas, staying at Scotty and Margie's joint and just lay by the pool and see what happens.
And if it goes really bad, you might not be able to afford a flight home. So
so I'm in Port Douglas
you're in Port Douglas, yes.
for the positive or the
because
negative.
you were going to fly back just to record this pod, and
Yeah.
this pod, and I said, "Don't be a fucking
Don't
idiot,
be
Evan."
stupid. You're an idiot.
Yeah, we'll pre-record. The listeners won't mind because I got plenty of topics here that I've.
You want 112?
Oh yeah, 112.
112. Thanks to Barney again, who's up there in Darwin. Simon Minton Connell now, who he is hyphenated.
He is two dads.
He is two dads.
Simon Minton Connell. So
Not a bad player.
he was very good. I thought he would have played more. He was
Kicked a lot of goals.
kicked a lot of goals. Real danger man. Had a real lanky sort of build, didn't he, Simon Minton Connell?
Well, I wouldn't have said lanky,
Tall.
but it was a while ago.
Simon
since I
Minton
saw-
Connell.
He played at Fitzroy, Sydney, Carlton. Did he play anywhere else? I think he wore one. Oh, no, that might have been James Cook. But anyway.
Anyway,
And Mark Nikoski.
Mark McCoskey.
Nikoski. West Coast Eagles.
Okay.
Left footer.
Yep.
Had some shoulder issues. I thought he might have played a few more as well, but he might have snuck in and played in that grand final win
What grand final win?
over Collingwood.
2018.
Remember that one, mate?
Oh, I remember it well. It well. So,
Trent.
okay. Sorry,
Oh.
Trent. You're getting blocked there, buddy. All right. So I've been every week I jot down a few conversation points and that we can talk about on the pod, and usually we get sidetracked and talk about other
Stories.
shit. And
we're sort of 2 weeks in advance.
I mean,
2.5
usually
weeks.
only get through about 2 out of the 5 topics. So I've got a bit of a backlog, and because nothing's happened this week because this week didn't exist because
Hasn't existed.
hasn't existed yet. So I've just run through a few things, see if we can get a bit of a chat going here.
Yeah.
So all right, get this. We'll start with this one.
All right.
Was over in the western suburbs
Yep.
last week.
Yep.
And,
Rough.
There's definitely good parts of the west, but not where I went. I went to St. Albans.
Yeah, that's got the vibe that you could get stabbed out there.
It was fucked. I don't want to sound like a prude here, but it was rank. It was third world sort of shit. I saw some shit I've never seen before in my life. I saw 2 things I've never seen before in my life.
Okay.
One, there were a couple of, I can only assume, drug addicts.
Yep. Sorry, I was getting the rumbling in the guts. I thought I won't fart.
You don't want to go back to
They're
back
not pretty. They're not
fizzes.
pretty.
Yeah, they're messy.
I'll
They're
hold them
messy.
in.
Yep.
40 minutes. I'll keep them in. I'll keep myself
Unless
tidy.
you think there's going to be some good volume behind it, but your last one was just
And I didn't bring a change of jocks.
okay. So So they're drug addicts. There's no doubt about it. They're
Scrawny.
They're
Talking like this, mate.
Yeah, you know where they're sort of. I guess it's because of the lack of teeth. Their sort of mouth sort of caves in a bit.
Yeah,
sort of
like,
the
like
mouth
pigeon,
looks like
pigeon
a
mouth.
cat's ass.
Little cat's ass. Mouth like
Nice
a
little
cat's
tight little
ass.
cat's ass.
Yep.
And you could just tell these a guy and a girl, a couple.
They're used to wrapping their lips around the glass Barbie.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect shape and size for the Barbie. And look, it's great to see a couple in business together.
Yep.
But what they were doing, they'd been down the local Woolies and they'd knocked off a heap of meat.
Okay.
Like steaks, chops, rissoles, and they were making absolutely no effort to disguise the fact that they'd done so.
So they've definitely stolen it.
100%. So they were still in the those in the packets.
In
I
the
don't know
packet.
what you'd call it.
And they'll tuck down their pants or something, weren't
No. So what's that, styrofoam or sort of a weird sort of, and they've got the Glad wrap over the top so you can see it, but it's even got the sticker on the top that says like $18 specials. You've got the Woolies sign there.
Yep.
And they had them laid out on the
So they're starting their own meat market.
on the pavement. They start their own meat market.
Not refrigerated. But
Not refrigerated, which is obviously an issue if you're going to start your own butcher, street side butcher.
yeah.
And so they just had probably 15 of these steaks laid out, and they were just standing there going, $10. Anyone that walked past, they're going, $10 a steak. $10 a steak. And I was looking at them, most of them were around $22, so reasonably priced.
You're sort of looking at them thinking, I don't know if they're butchers.
They didn't look like butchers. They didn't. They weren't dressed like butchers.
The only thing they're butchered is the English language.
Yeah, and their lives.
Their lives.
Yeah. They'd made absolute pigs meal out of that. Yeah, so they weren't dressed like butchers.
We don't mean to punch down.
No.
But I got red hair.
They didn't have any sort of butcher utensil. And probably the big thing was that they weren't in a butcher.
Yeah.
They're on the street.
On the street.
Yeah.
And it's not like your Vietnam or your Thailand where there's just...
Well, just quietly, it had that sort of feel to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
You could have been in Vietnam or Thailand.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
All right, I get the vibe.
Yeah,
Get
so
the
I
vibe.
didn't. I took a photo of them, so we can pop that up on the
Insta,
on the socials, and so that was one thing I thought. That is, you don't see that every day.
No.
That's an odd one. And the other thing I saw, and as I said, it's like fucking. It's fine. I understand different areas of multicultural and so forth, which is great. Diversity's the
spice of life.
Spice of life, but they had like these. It was a hot day. It would have been 35, and they had tubs of seafood like oysters, prawns, just fish, just tubs of these things.
Iced up.
They didn't appear to be iced up. In 35-degree heat, there were flies over them.
Yep.
What the fuck? Is that normal?
Well, I think in some of those markets, like that is what I was sort of, as long as they're iced up, I think
They didn't seem to be iced up.
They're not iced up.
I wouldn't be shopping there. And
no, you're probably not.
And so I parked my car around the back, and that's where all the bins were. And the smell of those bins was something that I hadn't come across in my life. Like it was sick. And I was thinking, you know what? St. Albans ain't for me. And I don't want to come across as a prude.
You bought a house sort of out that way.
Our first house was in West Footscray.
Yep.
Our second house was in West Sunshine.
Okay, so you were sort of looking at St. Albans territory.
Oh, yeah, we were dangerously close to St. Albans. And, yeah, but it's...
what do you reckon? Would you, how much would you have to get someone to pay if they said, Tommy, mate, go to your local... Go to where's your nearest train station here, mate?
Oakley or Bentley?
Okay, Oakley. So go down the Bentley train. So grab your Mikey, go through the city loop, and maybe get on the St. Albans line or whichever line it is, and get off at St. Albans. How much would I have to give you if you said, "Yep, no worries"?
We got to live there?
No, just get off there and just walk through and.
Oh, Oh yeah, no, I'd do that.
that?
It's an eye opener. It's certainly entertaining, but
Yeah.
and I thought, look, let's get the positives out of this. I'm going to get myself a great, those rolls they
Bar
make?
me.
The bar me. I'm going to get a great bar me. And I went in there. There was a big queue. It was busy. I thought this is obviously the place.
Our pork roll.
Went and got the pork roll, and it was dog shit. They had this black pate shit. It looked like when the child's in the first week they shit black like tar.
Okay, like black pudding or something.
Yeah, like black child shit pudding.
Black child
Nicotine shit.
Nicotine shit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So that wasn't great.
It's like the tar they scoop out on those cigarette ads where they squeeze out the sponge.
Yeah,
a bit runny.
yeah.
Is that a bit runny?
No, a bit runny, but
Yeah.
you got the right colour and texture.
there.
What how do you think? Let me ask you this question.
Yeah, okay.
You get your prawns, your seafood, and your shit for Christmas.
Love it.
How do you stop it? Middle of summer. How do you stop it from stinking?
Before I've eaten it or after I've eaten it?
After you've eaten it, like all the heads
shells
and the
and shit.
shells,
Yeah.
and it's still 6 days till
Well,
midnight.
I think we've discussed this.
Have we discussed this?
We've discussed this on previous pods. You put them in a bag
Well,
and you put them in the freezer.
we've already discussed it. So
Yeah, we've already
I'll move on to the
discussed
next
that,
thing.
mate.
So this is
It's a good start.
It's a good start. All right.
And what Tommy's written down is St Albans stinking meat. What's that say?
St Albans smacky meat.
Smacky meat.
Smacky meat.
St Albans smacky meat.
Smacky meat. All right. So, well, you got to jot the memory.
Yep. Jot.
All right. Here's another interesting one.
Jog the memory.
Jog. What did I say?
You said jot, and I remember this one. We were in the park, and we had a whole thing about jotting the memory. You jog the memory.
You jog the memory.
Mate, we clearly haven't jogged yours.
I need to jog my memory about jotting the memory. You're going for it,
I'm
huh?
going to do it.
After the last fart.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
You can do better.
No, disappointing, mate.
It's like Collingwood's do better report. We need to do better report
We need to
about
do-
your farts.
Yeah, that's not even.
It's just
Lengthwise, not good.
Especially
sound-wise, not great.
no length, no substance.
And it just feels like it
was a nothing
it's
fart.
like I've done a exam, but I just haven't finished it. Feels like it's just like
Yeah.
token effort. It's like a token effort.
I wonder why you can't, like when you do lots of little farts like that, why it can't all come out at once? Like what's stopping, I don't know, maybe bits of shit?
Maybe.
Although you didn't do a poo in between
No, I
those.
didn't do a poo in between it. I don't know. Anyway, move
so
on.
here's my next point. This one's been bugging me.
Oh, yeah, I have noticed you've been a bit
Yeah,
up and down.
I haven't beat myself.
You
up,
haven't.
but
I
no.
go, are you all right, Tom?
No.
I've got shit on my mind. I don't want to bring it up now. I'm going to bring it up when we've got to record 6 podcasts in one day.
And I got to bring shit up.
Bring
Up some topics.
Yep. So we'll
This
save
one's
it.
I've been holding on to this one for too long. I've got to let it out. So this one, and it's not like your fart. It's not. I'm not releasing this too early. This one's ready. This
Okay.
one's ready. This idea is not prem.
Bun in the oven. It's about to.
So red light.
Yep. I know.
You're at a
I'm
red
well.
light,
Yeah. Okay.
and it's busy. You're in Melbourne
Oh, of course.
or another capital city.
Yep.
And there's a number of cars in a row. And quite often, this is even more so the case when you're maybe in that right lane and you're waiting for the red arrow.
Yes.
And time is of the essence because once it goes green, you don't have long.
You don't have long. Depending on the traffic lights, sometimes
It could be only 3 or 4 cars getting through.
That's it.
So what do you think about that person that's in the front? It is their responsibility. It's their duty. It's they owe it to everyone else.
Stay off your phone.
Stay off your phone.
Don't look at your phone.
Don't look at your phone.
Whatever you're doing, you've almost got to be riding the clutch.
You've got a job
You've got
do.
to be like, it's like the Formula One, where it's like you just wait and you can hear the engines roaring.
Yep.
And then the old bloke, they put up the I think they got a yellow flag and then some other flag and then the green flag.
Yep.
And you're off.
Yep.
That's what it should be like.
I think it's nearly a given these days. You don't want people driving around. We don't see people driving around talking on their phones anymore because nearly everyone's got hands-free.
You can't do it.
And you can't do it. But I think it's nearly a given these days, almost acceptable that at a red light,
You're going to check your Facebook.
you're going to check your Facebook. You're going to check your
Instagram.
socials, bit of YouPorn, RedTube, whatever.
Google Good Banter podcast.
Yep. Sign up to the Patreon.
Do it.
Yep. Do whatever you got to do. But then you might look up and go, oh, fuck, how long's that been green?
Yeah.
And
Usually you get the old blast of the horn.
Yeah. But if you're up the front, it's phones down.
Yeah.
Is that fair comment?
No, that's fair call. I reckon even if it's in the little holder there, just fucking forget about it.
Yep.
I think maybe if you pull up, first goes red, then maybe for, 10 or 15 seconds, you got a bit of time.
Nah.
Nah, I reckon.
There can't be a grey area.
All right.
If you're in the front, no phone.
Okay.
Just accept that you've got a job to do.
You got to really
You
jump.
got to, the moment that goes green, you're out of there. It's no time for, oh, fuck, how long's that been green?
Yep.
I've got to finish rubbing one out or whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Well, if you're rubbing one out, you sort of
Well, that's a break in the law in itself.
yeah, but you sort of, if you've got an automatic, you can probably do it.
Oh,
because
yeah,
you don't have
yeah.
to change gears. If you're an automatic, you can go with your left or your right. You've just got one hand on the wheel. Doesn't really affect your feet.
No.
So you're just on the accelerator or riding that brake.
I
Accelerator
would think, and this has got nothing to back this up here, the main reason the manual, the automatic, has become so popular and the manual is nearly a thing of the past is so people can masturbate when they're driving.
I think I must admit when I went for my P's,
Yep.
I said, "Oh, mate, we're going the manual here. Does that mean I can't have a wank?" And he goes, "Mate, I'm the driving instructor, and mate, you can give it a go, but as long as you do a head check,
Yep.
just make sure everything's all right. But it's going to be tough because you got to keep two hands on the wheel."
So that was
At
in
once.
your test.
That was in my test.
Yep.
He said, "But you're going to have to keep two hands on the wheel." So I'm going to have to do it for you, mate.
Oh, okay.
And,
So that's
so it was a bit awkward, I passed the test. Doing the reverse park was a bit tough because I was close to orgasm, but
Yep.
I nailed it, mate.
oh, that's good. That is good. So it's important. Yeah. So that's important.
Okay, I'm glad we're doing this.
all right,
This-
so-
we could be.
So we're moving
last,
through it.
Last week we lost 22 minutes of gold.
This
And,
no, I think
this-
something's
no,
going to
it's
come with
all
this.
right.
All right,
We're
get this.
just,
What's it? All right, get this one.
Yeah, all right.
How about this one?
All right.
This happened to me a little while back.
18 minutes down, so we're going all right.
We're going.
That's
All right.
two
We've got no
topics.
stories.
No. I mean, we could have dug up stories, but let's go a bit more topical. See
Yeah.
if we can riff a bit.
I don't know if this shit's topical.
It's not really topical.
Topical to any. Anyway,
Well,
so,
everyone drives.
well, this one happened a little while ago. So this is a little bit of a story.
All right.
Tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
So I've rocked up servo
Mm.
late night,
Yes.
but the blokes let me in
Oh, he's let you in this
because
time.
I think I might have maybe 9:45.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably 10 o'clock he shuts.
Yeah, I think they shut the
11
doors, lock the doors at 11. So
Yep.
9:45, he's let me in, and I'm the only one in there.
Great.
So I said, "G'day, mate. How you going?" He said, "Yeah, no, good, thanks." So he knows I'm there.
Yep,
He's
you're
got
there.
nothing. He's nothing to distract him. It's not like there's 20 customers he's keeping an eye out for.
Yeah, he's at the beeps of the are you really worrying about stocking up pies at fucking 11 o'clock at night or something? Or
It's
no.
just me. So he knows
Just
what
you.
I'm doing. And I said, "Mate, have you got any of those microwave meals?"
Mm.
And he said, "Yeah, mate, over there in the fridge." So I've gone over.
Have you got a microwave? No.
Yeah, no, you had a
Oh, you
microwave.
had a microwave.
Yeah, it was one where you microwave it yourself,
Great.
which I like those. So I got like it was a decent. It was sort of like a lamb shanky sort of thing with mashed potato and gravy and peas.
All right. So how are you eating this, Tommy?
Well, hold your horses. So I've microwaved. So he knows what I'm doing.
Lamb shanks are fucking
And
hard enough to eat at the best of
I said the
times.
microwave's over there. Yeah, and he said, "Yep." So we know where the microwave is. I've gone in. He said it's pretty hot. It really fucking cooks at this thing's hot microwave. So he goes, I would just do it on 2. So you know how they've just got numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So I went 2, microwaved it. You take it out. You know how the plastic thing all flares out
up.
like
And surely, obviously they've done a lot of research into the plastic, but surely some shit's leaching out onto the food from that plastic.
some of that plastic. Oh mate, that's
it was like the Teflon thing back in the day, like all the shit that they dumped into rivers from the Teflon factory.
Oh, did
DuPont or something like that.
Did they?
It was a big thing, yeah. Whereas this farmer, he had a farm.
Oh, the farmer had a farm.
Yeah, he had a farm, mate. It was a real farm. He had cows on there, and a lot of the cows were like just fucking dying and shit. And they go, and he started doing a bit of research.
Okay.
They're frothing at the mouth, and they were drinking this water.
So he was near the Teflon factory.
He was near the DuPont Teflon factory.
Teflon.
Yeah, so they're making all the non-stick fry pans and the whatever else they're into, and they denied it. There was a big cover-up. They said, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. He said, mate, I know I'm a bloody backwards bloody farmer out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, but
I know when me cows have got 8 legs.
me cows have got eight legs and they're living for 3 days. So something's not right. So
Jeez, they needed to call Aaron Brockovich.
I think.
Well, they did.
No, I don't think it was Brockovich, but
someone
some
similar,
lawyer.
yeah.
There's a movie on Netflix about it.
Oh,
But,
wow.
yeah.
You know what I heard?
What?
I had 200 charges. They were to the Teflon factory, but none of them stuck. Oh,
Very
boy.
good, mate.
Not
Very
bad,
good.
not
Not
bad. I
bad,
was
not
sitting
bad.
on that one for a couple of minutes
No, you
there.
sort of got me.
Yeah.
200. That number sounds a little too round.
A little high,
a little high,
round.
a little too round, a little too perfect.
Yeah,
for
I'd
this
like
be
to
a proper story.
I'd like to watch that special on Netflix one day.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think Mark Ruffalo is the lawyer in it. I don't know what it's called though.
Yeah, you got a decent memory.
Mate, I'm pretty good. I
Have
mean,
you
that
turn this thing on?
That could be wrong. Yeah, that's
Yep,
on.
That's good.
on.
All right.
Three
So,
red
anyway,
lights.
so I'm in there.
You got the
I
shank.
microwaved the shank.
Did he pull up a chair and a table for
But
you?
we're chatting the whole time to this. I'm chatting the whole time to this bloke. We're
Yeah.
going, where you come from, blah, 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 rah, rah. I'm the only one in there. He doesn't get a lot of business, this bloke.
No.
So I've grabbed me a little microwave that's it's like a tub of lava. It's got its little condom bloody thing. It looks like it's like a circus.
It's like a
circus tent.
dome or
A
something.
dome.
Yeah, dome.
Yeah. So I've taken it up, and he said, mate, that's what I got a drink as well. Bloody some Maltesers. Love me Maltesers.
Very good.
He said, mate, that'll be $18.30. Done the transaction. I said, mate, can I grab a knife and fork? And he said, oh mate, we don't have any. I said,
We're a petrol station, mate.
I said, well, you don't have like a plastic knife and fork. And he said, oh, mate, as you may well know, about a week ago, we had to dispose of any plastic straws or utensils. It's illegal to supply straws and utensils.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. And
Which company was this guy? Which oil company was he from? What was the servo? BP?
I think it was BP.
Yeah, so, mate, you make sure you get rid of the plastic, but dump
Yeah.
a whole heap of oil in
Yep.
the fucking Gulf of Mexico, champ.
Yep.
I think plastic cutlery is the last of your fucking worries, mate.
Yeah.
Ever heard of Deepwater Horizon? Thought so.
I'll be honest, I don't think this guy was on the board at BP. I don't think he was making the call about dumping the shit in Mexico.
Okay.
He's lower end management.
Right.
He's lower management.
He's sort of a yes man.
He's running
Yes, boss.
the late night shift at the fucking Leongatha BP.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Leongatha,
They're not.
that's not your inner city.
This
sort
guy had zero input to the dumping of oil in Mexico.
of. Okay. He's
Gulf
not
of
having.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said, oh, what about the? What can I? You got those cardboard ones, the wooden ones, and he said, oh, we've ordered them, but they're not in yet. And I said, so you don't have plastic or the wood? And he goes, nah. I said, well, have you got the plastic and you're just not allowed to use the plastic?
Ooh. Good question.
Or you're out of plastic. And he
You
said,
sound like a lawyer there, mate.
yeah.
Like you're really trying to sift through this guy's story, pick holes in it.
Well, I just want to.
You just want to eat your lamb
I've just
shank.
got a boiling hot lamb shank with no way to eat it. And so he said, "No, we threw them all out." I said, "In the bin," and he said, "Yeah, we threw everything out in the bin because you're not allowed to give them out anymore." I said, "Well, that's a bit counterproductive."
That's not counterproductive. Contradicting. It's contradiction
Contradicting?
because they're getting rid of it because they're bad for the environment and they're throwing them out.
Yeah.
Can you recycle them?
No, they went in the bin. No, I think that was a problem with them. You can't recycle them.
Yeah.
And I said, "Mate, this is fucked." And I said, do you sell any knife and fork? And he said, "No."
Well, what are you eating? What are you eating for your bloody smoko break?
I said, "If you were me, how would you eat this shank?" Anyway, and then he goes, "No, we don't have it. Sorry, mate." So I said, "Oh, fuck, I'll just wait till it cools down. Like, eat it with just sort of
You have to eat that in the car.
like a dog." I was just going to sort of put my face in it.
You could maybe tie something where you put it around your head and just
But-
it's not looking good.
No, anyway, so I said, "Mate, so I'm dirty on this bloke." So I said, "Oh, mate, fuck it, don't worry about it." And so I bought it, walking out, look down the aisle, and they've got like a little barbecue section, and they sell fucking knives and forks. And I said,
Mate,
"What about these knives and forks?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, they're for camping."
I said, well, fuck, I'll buy a tent as well. And where's the fucking nearest campsite, mate? I'll bloody do that.
Yeah, so look, just know it's not like he had 10,000 products in the
No, I think
shop.
I think that's why he's at Lee and Gather on the 11 p.m. shift. He's
the-
not thinking outside the box.
the 9
this
till
bloke.
4 a.m. Yeah.
The 9 till 4 a.m. They tried him earlier on when he had to push all the buttons and get a lot of the petrol.
Yeah.
He said, we can't afford having you there in peak hour, mate.
Yeah, problem solving's not his
Problem solving
strong suit.
and thinking on your feet
Yeah.
is not your strong suit.
So anyway-
fuck you weren't around for Deepwater Horizon because you wouldn't have been bringing anything to the table, mate.
Yeah, so-
we've got a shitload of oil in the ocean. What do we do? Do we have any boats that can clean it up? And he's like, we got rid of the boats years ago.
Yeah, we haven't even got
They were
knives and
bad
forks.
for the environment. We got no knives and forks. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But,
So
yeah.
that was another one.
All right. So you grabbed them, obviously.
Yeah, I
Grabbed
bought them.
the-
I just said,
Yep.
I'll grab these.
And did you sort of give him a bit of a shake of the head?
Well, he didn't even.
kind of?
Yeah, I said, yeah, you know the attitude you give him, but he didn't give a fuck.
No, he didn't give a
I
fuck,
was-
mate. He's on
He
15
knew
bucks
that.
an hour.
He knew that in another minute I'd be down the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll never see you again.
never see me again. That's a problem with those places. No return business. So there's no need to
There's
get
no need
good
to-
service.
Think outside the square.
All right, what else have we got here?
All right, that's good, mate. I
That's-
like what you're bringing here.
Look,
mate, this
all
is
right.
good. We're riffing.
All right, and how's this for a statement?
Jam it right up my ass.
Ass. So this is something that was a discussion point at work recently. Nightmares.
Oh, I've got plenty.
They're a nightmare. They're horrible.
They're not great.
They're
When was the
awful.
last nightmare you had?
Um,
I haven't had a full-on... Kids seem to have a lot of nightmares.
yeah,
They seem to be scared of
But
a lot of stuff.
I guess horrible. I guess they're more realistic these days. You know, like they're not monsters. Or,
No, it's
or
more like
they're-
interest rates or,
Yeah, or,
you know, being trapped in a room and having to listen to good Banter podcasts
Oh.
for 10 in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, imagine, could they use it as torture to get
Oh,
confessions?
100%. Well, they
get
use,
confessions out of
By
people.
reports, they used to blare whose music? Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears.
Britney
They used to
Spears.
blast her music at the when I think when the Americans had captured people.
Might be all right if you had the video clip.
Oh.
That would have been nice.
I could watch that all day.
I'd watch it all day. I said, yeah, put that on again.
Hmm.
But, just listen to the music. It's like when they, at the shopping centres, they put old music
Yep.
on. So all the homies and the young punks
Oh, did they?
don't hang around the front of the shopping centre.
Did they really?
That's what they used to do. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Music's
one of the oldies. That's why there's a lot of oldies around there because I just love the.
Music's a powerful tool.
It is.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So nightmares, horrible. I think we can all agree on that. But what we came up with, perhaps even worse than a nightmare at this age.
A wet dream.
No, wet dreams are great. When was the last time you had a wet dream?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
When did they stop?
Well, when you start probably pleasuring yourself, Tommy.
Ah, good point. I remember the first wet dream I had.
It was like I was there. I dreamt that I was with a woman or something. And I thought,
it was so real.
I felt like I was there.
I used to count it.
What do you mean count it?
Well, there's people I've slept with. That's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah, well, at that time it
seemed real.
Yeah, so Tom, how many women you slept with? He said, fucking 24.
Yeah, there was
Tom, you've
Britney Spears, Rihanna.
Yeah.
Serious? Wow. I'm counting them.
I had a wet dream.
Yeah. And the first one was like...
It blew your bloody socks off.
It was just so big. It was like someone had got like a fucking 2-litre barrel of clag.
Were you wearing like, because back in the day, remember they were big, silky boxes, and your boxes would be caked with they'd be wet and fucking stuck to your leg.
Because they had zero, they didn't absorb anything.
They did not.
So it would just sit on there
like
an oil slick.
All through your doona.
Oh,
and you'd wake up and you go, oh my God. It turned from the greatest experience where you go, I'm having sex here, I'm having sex, to then just waking up and you are drenched.
It's like you had
and
to
that
get
was
in,
your young little bonus.
It was just
good times, though.
Like the best, but just the mass of it. It was phenomenal. They should have. That's what they should do. Like they should think ahead. Put like when you're young, say you're 15.
Yeah. Say you go on the boxes. They put like a women's pad there or something.
No, I'm thinking like, you
just wear a condom to bed.
Well, that's an option. But I was thinking, when you give blood.
Oh yeah.
And they stick it into you, and all the blood goes into you.
Yep.
I'm thinking like a giant one of those from the age of 14.
Yeah.
Maybe 13 and a half.
Yep.
Every night they just stick one of them onto your penis and catch that first wet dream.
Yep.
And because everyone's struggling when they're older to get eggs and sperm and just the moment that's out, you've got enough there to last
Freeze
1,000 lifetimes.
Freeze that.
You'd need a big old freezer, like a
big freezer,
like a one down the butcher.
Like one of those big. Oh yeah, one of you could walk into the freezer.
Oh, it'd have to be walking.
And instead of a sheep carcass hanging up, it's just a big bag of your jizz.
Yeah, like a big bag of jizz. I'm picturing the guy like a barrel with a hand,
like a keg,
yeah, like with the wheels, and he's wheeling it in.
A keg of jizz.
We got Evans, 13-year-old Evans, jizz here, Barry, and put it up, and they're all in alphabetical order. H, Hocking, and they'd date it, freeze it, and probably 150 litres of semen.
They have no dramas getting pregnant.
Getting
anyone pregnant then.
No.
Yeah.
And what was I talking about?
How did we get onto this?
What was this one?
Oh, nightmares. Nightmares.
We've
gone on a tangent there. But
we have gone off.
That was good.
But worse than nightmares at our age is unbelievable dreams.
Oh.
Because I've had a couple recently, and this is nothing against my life. I've got an amazing life.
Oh,
I couldn't be happier.
Amazing brain. Amazing life.
My it couldn't be in better nick.
But everyone's got dreams.
Beautiful wife.
Great.
Love it a bit.
3 great kids.
3 beautiful kids. I love what I'm doing.
Not sure about the dog.
We got some issues with the dog.
Yeah.
Like you have a dream that you're like, maybe that you're back, like you're in high school again, and you're young, and you're fit, and you're just having this. And you're on holiday or something, and then you wake up and you're like,
I've got to go to work tomorrow.
I'm fucking 44. I don't even think I'm 40. I'm 43. I'm 43. I'm 43, and fuck, I've got to be at work in 10 minutes. And you're like, I reckon
And
that's
I'm wearing-
worse than a nightmare.
and my boxes are covered in jizz.
I've had a wet dream again. I've had another wet dream. Lucky I had that.
Bring in the keg.
Bring in the keg.
Yeah.
Bring in the trowel. Just
Yep.
trowel it off the boxes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
icing.
Like, icing sugar.
Yeah.
Icing sugar. No, so what was the last amazing dream you had? It must have something that sparked.
Well, they never
stick.
They never stick.
At the time, you go, "I'll remember this."
that's- yeah,
And then you
this
wake
is-
up and, well, you don't remember stuff when you're awake.
I think I had one recently. I was back on student exchange.
Yep.
And I was just, playing. I forget what I was bloody going to school and playing basketball. I was just,
Great.
and then
You're
I
a
got
kid
up
again.
and it was a kid again. And then I woke up and I just had to be at work. The dog had shit inside, and my son was standing there going, "Oh, Steph Curry scored 12 3-pointers. Okay, buddy, let's fucking call the Jets at 6:30 a.m. I've got a bit of a clean-up job here.
Yeah.
Can we maybe just get outside for a bit?" So
Are you a sleep talker? Have you ever said anything stupid in your sleep?
no,
Do you ever stress that maybe you might say something stupid in your sleep next to your wife? Next to Tam?
I will now. I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah. But sometimes where maybe if you sometimes you think, maybe if you're watching too much porn, you might just say so.
Or just dirty talk.
Angela White, give it to me or something.
Yeah, as long as you didn't say a name, I think they'd be happy.
This is okay. So this is going way back. I'm in like grade 6, grade 5, I reckon.
Okay.
And I'm sure the boys must talk. Because you're checking on the boy, they must talk in their sleep a bit. Do they?
Only when we provoke it.
Okay.
Like, but come on, buddy, you got to get up, do a wee.
Oh, okay.
Fuck off. Fuck off, motherfucker. Like, come on, buddy.
Get fucked.
Come on, buddy. Get up. Fuck off. Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Okay. So I'm in grade 5, right?
Yep.
And, it was it's pre-wet dream. I'm
Okay.
grade
it's
5.
just building up. You're filling the tank.
But you're sort of grade 5. There's the chicks at school who you think, oh, she's all right. You're starting to realise that you've got a penis, and
you still know what you like.
you can get boners, but you're shooting blanks. You're not even really touching yourself, but you realise that there's chicks. Chicks are
They're starting
a thing.
You're starting to turn your head.
Starting to turn your head, and you're at primary school, so you're not seeing the high school chicks yet. But
No.
things are happening.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a few chicks at school who you think she's cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm asleep. And Mum and Dad maybe walked past, or I don't know whether they were creeping in my room or something. But apparently, I've said, I'll say the real name of the chick who it was. I said, in my sleep, I have said, "Ooh, Carly, come to me." Like that.
In grade 5.
In grade 5.
I reckon your parents are talking shit.
Mate, they reckon I did say that. Now, the worst thing was, I'm going to play a basketball game, like a rep game, on a Friday night. And when you're that age, you don't want anything. So a few of my mates came to watch. Mum and Dad are driving me to the fucking game. And they start going, they were going to bring it up. They go, "Oh, you'll never guess what Evan said to me." So I go, "What?" I don't even know how they got onto it. I said, "What are you doing? Do not fucking say it."
Was there a Carly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I go, "Do not fucking say it." I said, "Dude," and I'm at the point where I said, if you say it, my life is over.
Yeah.
Primary school is over. High school is over. My life is over.
Any chance to get
because
with Carly.
what little 5-year-old kids are fucking like.
Oh, you're 5.
Year 5.
Yeah.
Grade 5.
Yeah.
Grade 5 kids are like. So I said, "Do not fucking." So I ended up, I just had to punch Mum and knock her out.
Nah, she deserved
She
it.
didn't tell it and smash the car, but all good.
All good.
So sleep talking. I don't think I'm a huge. Kristen's a bad one.
Is she?
She is like, she'll wake up in the middle of the night and just like full on like what's it like she's possessed.
Like,
just like like
oh,
that.
serious?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. One time she was when the girls all lived with her when she was shall I say?
Maybe not.
She sort of did that, and they thought she maybe had someone in the room.
Oh.
They realised it was just her, just going fucking nuts, like like she was being.
They would have heard that and thought, "Oh my God, she's doing the dirty on Evan."
What's going? Oh, this was years ago.
Yeah, this is a joke.
Yeah.
You not being able to sort of.
No, that's true.
They knew it wasn't you.
They knew it wasn't me. Yeah, sorry.
You shouldn't have to explain yourself
Sorry.
when you do a joke. No, maybe I didn't. The joke execution was a little off.
No, that's all right. Anyway, so they thought, maybe they thought she might be in a bit of trouble. Someone's, fucking really doing the wrong thing there. But they realised, no, there's no one in there. It's just her. So it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if you could ask her questions while she's sort of in that zombie sort of.
I sort of have sometimes. I said, "You all right, babe?
You
slept with anyone else? What's going on?
Are you hiding any money?
You hiding any money? You know." Anyway.
Yep. Anyway,
that was.
So I got, mate, as I said, I got bloody.
Yeah, that was good. We don't want to finish on that, do we?
No.
We're at 40, so
40?
we've got to do a little Patreon, don't we?
At
Time you have to leave.
what time is it? Oh, jeepers! Where does the day
gone?
go?
Maybe one little one just to pump it up a bit.
Okay. Well, this is
All that down.
not a. All right. How about this one?
All right.
This is a big statement.
It's huge.
I've been sitting on this one for a while.
All right. You've been sitting on a lot of stuff for a while.
For good reason.
Yeah.
This is a big. Sit down at home. If you're standing, sit down.
If you're in the
if
car,
you're driving, pull over.
Get off your phone.
Get off your phone.
If you're at the
pull
red
over.
light.
Because this is big.
Oof.
This is a statement.
All right.
You're not as good looking as you think you are.
This is directed at me.
Yeah, it's just you. No.
Mate, that's big.
It's a bit
I'm
personal.
glad you've been sitting on that.
No.
I've got to look at you every fucking week on the podcast.
Yeah.
Mate, you're not as good looking as you think you are.
And here's how this theory came about.
Okay, this is big.
This is big.
There's a lot of people guilty of this shit.
Yeah, because I quite often, I'm out to, even going to work every morning.
Yep.
Yeah, brush your teeth.
You look in the mirror.
You look in the mirror and you think, when you sort of, you're going out and
you get a good angle sometimes.
And you look at yourself and you thought, you know what?
I could do better.
No, I don't think that.
Oh.
I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not
Not ugly.
I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly.
I'm not a fucking horror.
I'm not a horror. I'm a decent looking bloke. And then
Close up, it's different.
no, and then hear me out. Nearly every single photo I see of me, I'm like, I am a fucking pig dog. I look like fucking shit. I've got no chin. My nose is too big. I'm bald. I got a head like my head's fucked. And I'm like, what? Why do I photo so badly? And then it occurred to me, over years, no matter how, from the day you were born,
You look at your face the whole time.
you're looking at your face and
You're not noticing that you're turning into a fucking pig dog.
No, whether you're male, female, mum, dad, model, pig dog, doesn't matter what. Years you have trained your neck.
Trained your eye.
Trained your more your neck. Your neck to the moment you look at yourself in the mirror, it automatically goes to your best side, and that's it. That is so. When you look at your face, how many? We're not talking 360 degrees. We're talking. There's fucking
on.
There's 5 million different angles you could have.
That's true.
And you find that one perfect one that is the very best. The chances of you. Just say you're single, going to a pub,
Yep.
of a girl walking up and standing on that angle and her head not moving and your head not moving for the whole conversation. So she sees you at your perfect angle. It's not possible.
That's why people drink.
So she's seeing you from the side. She's seeing your no chin, the fact that one of your ears is always missing.
That's why you got to be funny.
That's why you got to be funny.
Yep. You just got to ask. I find just ask girls questions. Just do that.
Yeah.
Then at least they go, he's interested in me. And then while they're talking about themselves, they're not looking at your fucked nose.
Exactly.
Well, they are, but they're not thinking about it because they're too busy talking about their Instagram account, how good looking they are.
Yeah, but it's the same for them.
It is.
Like they're going out thinking they're a 9.5.
Yeah, well, they spend a bit of time on it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, not all of them, but
no.
But, yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Anyone out there, you're not as good looking as you think you are.
No. Anyone.
There's a sobering thought for you.
Yeah.
And while on that one, have you ever had this? So my wife, a few weeks back, went out for a weekend away with her friends for her mate's 40th.
Brilliant.
They went down to Sorrento.
Yep.
In the lead up to this trip,
Waxing.
my wife got waxed.
Eyebrows.
She got her hair done.
Yep.
Manicure.
Okay.
Pedicure.
Jesus.
I think she got a massage.
Has she come home?
She bought a new outfit to wear out the night.
Yep.
And you know what I said?
Just leave me.
Nothing. I said nothing.
No.
I just was happy for her that she's going away. She's going to have fun. And she's going to look great for a weekend away with her friends. I go out and put one spray of fucking dupe.
It's almost like you make yourself look worse.
No, I'm more saying I put on one spray of dupe. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I put on the same person.
Well, you can't do your hair.
Hear me out. The same person that has done all this. Manicure, pedicure, haircut, new outfit, the whole thing, wax. That same person sees me putting one spray of fucking dupe on before I go out to the pub.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, someone's planning a big night. Have you ever had that?
No.
Someone's planning a big night.
But I
Or put on a shirt.
Well, I put
or
on
anything different.
I do put on some spray every now and then.
Yeah.
When I go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, so you put on a bit of
I'm just saying that there's two different rules here. There's two different mindsets.
It's huge.
It's huge. Like I could put on just even a shirt.
Well, Kristen was a bridesmaid's a little different because you
different.
are sort of getting photographed and that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she's eyebrows,
That's
hair.
different.
Yeah, she's getting photographed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't mind her doing that.
No,
but
good on her.
Yeah. It's it's not. Let's leave the guy alone who's putting on one bloody
dupe.
One spray of bloody
yeah, he's going out in the 1990s.
Yeah.
He's got the tube on. Like, no one's going to fucking go near him.
He's got a time machine.
If he brings out the brute, we're fucked.
Cool water's still good, isn't it?
It's
a fucking magical smell.
That's good. Yeah. But no, you're right. You're right, girls. But it's good for them. You know, when was the last time you get to go out to footy clubs and play?
Yeah.
I mean, not that you're dressing up.
No.
I mean, you put an helmet on.
Well, I guess I put it on
a mouth guard.
Yeah.
Teeth look white.
True that.
But it is different though. But
different.
I think that's good. And you sort of mentioned before about what I've found is just, and we don't have kids, but like doing a date night is something that really could spark things up. That'll be good for you guys if you ever get to do a date night.
Yeah, it's
you've picked the wrong date for it.
The old diaries not too many free nights that are on. But anyway, this episode's I didn't think it was too bad considering we had absolutely fuck all to work with.
Yeah, no, that's well. That's good. No, there's a bit to work with there.
Yeah, I've got even more stuff. But
well, so next week we'll be back to regular recording. But thanks for tuning in. I don't know if
get on the Patreon. Have I been to Adelaide yet?
You've been to Adelaide?
Oh, that was great.
I'm still in far north Queensland because I can't book a flight home. So we might be doing a Zoom one next week. I might have to drive home, get the bus, do a goxie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so give us a rate and give us a review. Get on the Instagram. Get on the Yeah, get on the Patreon.
Yep, get on the Patreon. It is worth it.
It is worth it. If there are tickets left for the live show, get on that. And I reckon that's an episode of Good Banter.
Good banter.
That's a good thing.